الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلل فلا هادي له وأشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له وأشهد أن محمدا عبده ورسوله. Alhamdulillah, I'm really actually very happy to be done with Master Letters because it's a lesson that most Americans would shy away from, because they feel they don't need it. Master Letters was 9 lessons? Abjad, Hawaz, Huttiya, Kaliman, Sa'fas, Qurishat, Thakhid, Dadik. 8 lessons. That's all it was. 8 lessons. You could have done it in 8 days. You could have done it in twice that, 16 days, or you could have done it in 8 weeks. Okay? The important thing with Master Letters was to memorize Abjad, Alifun, Ba'un, Jim, Del, and a poem for each letter. We wrote a poem for each letter in the alphabet, not just to say, oh, how beautiful the alphabet is, but in order to express where the exact makhraj for every letter in the alphabet, exactly how to enunciate it, and where to pronounce it, and where it comes from. The tajweed rules for it, right? All this stuff right there so that you would know the letters without no doubt and have nobody else come after you and say, well, you didn't know this. And then you go and searching all around because this is what happens with the students. I learned Arabic by learning on my own. So whenever somebody said they knew something more about Arabic or the alphabet, I got to go and watch now because I don't know if I missed something. So we did it from a hindsight perspective. So you wouldn't have to reinvent the wheel, So that's what we call, working together, And I sat down with people until we got everything about the alphabet that I would have liked to know from myself. I would have loved to have this when I went overseas back in the 90s, but it wasn't there. And everybody else knew this stuff except us Westerners. So now we don't have that issue. We're at the appendix now. At this appendix, we're dealing with just 2 issues. It's 1 issue, actually. It's the lam. We go along. It says the lam of al is divided into 2 types, lam of qamariyya and lam of shamsiyya. A lot of people hear this before. They call it the sun and the moon letters. You hear this when you're starting to read. But the reality of that you have to memorize this is something that most people don't know until they maybe get to tajweed. So we try to cut through the chase and prepare you. That's all we're doing, preparing you. So it says, lam of qamariyya, each lam has 14 letters that correspond to each type. There's 14 letters in each one. How many is 14 and 14? Ali? 28. Easy. How many letters are there? Abu Ayyub. How many letters are there? There's 28 letters. So that means there's half the letters are Qamariyya and half the letters are Shamsiyya. What does it mean to be a lam al-Qamariyya? Does anybody know? Yes, Abdul Hamid. No ums. Okay, with lam al-Qamariyya, that means the lam of al. What does it mean, lam of al? Abdul Hakim. What is the lam of al? Okay, well, alhamdulillah. The lam is of different types. One of the lams is called the lam of al. Everybody say lam of al. Lam of al means the lam that comes with the meaning of the. Okay, that's what it comes. In front of a word, it says the. Okay? So one type is called qamariyya or qamariyya. And this lam, when it comes al, you pronounce it and you say al. Okay? And then there's another type, we call it the silent al. Okay? It's written, but it's not heard. And it comes before letters that we call lam shamsiyya. Now, qamariyya means moon. The reason why it's called qamariyya, this is the part that most of us don't get. Why is it called qamariyya? It's called qamariyya because just like at nighttime and you see the moon in the sky, it's clear. And you see it, right? That's why when you think about that, the lam al-qamariyya, it's clear. You see it and you say it. The sun in the day, and this is with regards to the stars. And the sun, when it comes up in the daytime and it brightens up the whole thing like that, it takes over the whole place, right? Likewise, the moon is not seen, the stars are not seen, the lam here is not heard. The lam is not heard and the other letter takes over the whole place. Everybody got that? So the lam al-qamariyya is heard. The lam al-shamsiyya is seen, but it ain't heard. You understand? So that's what basically is going up. Now we made a poem for this for make it easy for people to remember. It goes like this. The lam al-qamariyya, it goes you went too fast, bro. It goes ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima These are the letters of a lam qamariyya. And you say that a couple times. It says, Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. These are the letters of a lam qamariyya. That's that Brooklyn background coming in. Actually, Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. These are the letters of a lam qamariyya. When we get to this in tajweed, we'll explain a lot about this. Here, it's an appendix, just to familiarize you with it. What the letters are the alif, the ba, the g, the ghain, the ha, the jim, the kaf, the waw, the kha, the fa, the ain, the qaf, the ya, the mim, and the ha. Those are the letters. And then it goes, al-awwal, al-baqi, al-ghani, al-hamid, al-jalil, al-kareem, al-wadud, al-qadim. And it goes on through. I didn't write the whole thing out right here. But each one of them, it has a letter. The letters from the names of Allah. Okay? Al-qawi, not al-qadim. But here, and it goes through it that way. Go on down, roll it down. But that's something, once you get the paper, you can easily memorize it. Okay? That's for the lam qamariyya. Say, Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. Oh, you guys sound like a bunch of Girl Scouts. Astaghfirullah. A'udhu billah. Yo, ar-rijal. Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. Ibgi. Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. I see you banging your head over here. Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. Hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. These are the letters of a lam qamariyya. Man, gotta loosen up. We used to do this. I feel great. I feel fine. I feel this way all the time. Come on, loosen up, man. You know what I'm saying? You ever did that when you go to those board meetings? Come on now. Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. Hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. All right, we'll work on that one at home. This is the lam shamsiyya. Lam shamsiyya, don't put it up. Think this one goes, bring it down some for me, please. Oh, no, it's cool. I got it, no problem. It says, think lam shamsi, where mark my word, the silent al is seen, not heard. A simple rule and catchy rhyme, so learn and use it all the time. Tib thumma sir rahman tafuz bif dha ni'am. That su adhanin zur sharifan lil karam. It says, think lam shamsi, where mark my word, the silent al is seen, not heard. So here it's just giving you the rule. Think lam shamsi, where mark my word, the silent al is seen, not heard. A simple rule in catchy rhyme, so learn and use it all the time. Tib thumma sir rahman tafuz bif dha ni'am. Da'su adhannin zur sharifan lil karam. That's the rule. And you could take the first letter from each one of those, and that's going to be the letter from it. Do you understand that? Is that easy? We're done with master letters. So all you have to know is Ibgi hajjaka wa khaffu aqima. These are the letters of a lam qamariyya. And all you have to know is the silent al, when seen not heard, is tib thumma sil rahman tafuz bif dha ni'am. Da'su adhannin zur sharifan lil karam. All right? And these are the classical way they put it together. And the first letter from each one. So there'll be a ta and a tha wa sad wa ra, and we go on down. And when we get to tajweed, you'll find, I'll give you an example of each one of those. But here is just a familiarization. Everybody got that? Pull it off the board. The next part of the lesson, we're doing the next part of the lesson in Arabic. So we're doing an Arabic class here. We have Arabiya. Now, Arabiya is the main subject that we're studying. In the study of Arabiya, we said that this is language. It means a language that, what does it mean as Arabiya again? To make something crystal clear. Jazakumullah khair. Especially a sentiment. But there's 3 types of words when you're dealing with it, right? 3 times. What is the first one? Ismun, fi'lun, and a harfun, right? We started off with the harfun, right? We started off with the harfun. This is our outline. Reason why I'm doing this over and over again, because you got to do this from your head. You got to teach this. It's got to be outlined in your head. When you say you have the structure of the whole language wrapped up in your head. So it's called Arabiya. It means to make something crystal clear, to leave no doubt about a sentiment. right? Or an emotion, right? Why? That's so beautiful because the Quran al-Arabiyyan, غَيْرٌ عِوَجًا. So it's a recital. Quran means that which is recited, right? Arabiyyan means to leave no doubt about what it means. So Allah didn't leave it to be just like the other revelations where people could misinterpret it. He sent down a recital that has no doubt about what it means.